I thought I'd show you a little bit more. I just want to let you know how easy it is. Okay? You just got the craft paper, and I can slide this. I can slide my tray wherever. As you know, I don't have my donut box on here. And when I do this, I'm just going to go around the electrical outlets to just in case, you know, my paint roller missed a slight area or whatever, and I've just got a little bit on there. And if I don't have enough light, I bring my construction light, okay, and just flatten it down. And I can go flat right along there, go up high enough to where I know I'm hitting my where I stopped with the paint roller. I can see where I stopped. And if I get just a 1/16 or less on the masking tape, if I'm going sideways like that or I'm coming down like that, I'm not building the paint up like if I was just slopping it, trying to think that the masking tape's going to prevent anything from seeping underneath. You know what I mean? Okay? So I'm not doing anything that's anything special. Why? You know, if you got the time, the energy, the effort, and you want to save yourself some money, and you need something painted, why not do it yourself? You really want to pay somebody else $3,500 to paint this condo? Or your house, or your room, or anything like that? When you can just spend a little time. Just a little time and effort with your throwaway paintbrush. A little time and effort. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to be anything other than an average Joe like me. Okay? See, I'm in here. This is all I need for my drop cloth, right? All I need. And I got water. I got a rag, I got my sponge if I need it. I just do that. Okay? That's why you want to have enough light. I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough light in here. I've got my construction light on in the background. It just helps. It just helps. See, I'm just taking a little bit. I don't have to load up my throwaway paintbrush too much. Okay, yeah, the throwaway paintbrush doesn't hold as much paint as a cut-in brush, but with the cut-in brush you have to know how to work it. When you've got it loaded up with paint, you can't just take it down there at the bottom because you got extra paint. You think you're going to paint out 5 feet of the wall instead of 3 feet out of the wall with a throwaway paintbrush. You see what I mean? So I just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me if I have to dip and go a few extra times. It doesn't matter. And I'm working right off the carpet. But I'm protecting this area. If I drip something, I can wipe it up. I can see where it is on the craft paper. I try to take, when I'm down low, I try to take some of the paint off up high before I go down to the bottom, to the top edge of the base. You see? And I'm just going to do these inside corners up as high as I can reach. That's it. I'll get everything from there down as I'm standing there with that other little bucket, and as I'm up on my ladder, up above that. You just have to remember to do your inside corners. Okay? Very important. It's something that you could easily forget. Or you go up halfway and you think, oh, I thought I went up all the way. But you didn't check it. And you got done. And the person that's paying you said, hey, how come I see this. How come I see that? It's just because you didn't spend the extra time to make sure that you did everything. You know what I mean? And I know the bottom of my tray is dry because I'm working off this and because there's no paint on there. So you know, it's fine. I'm still going to lift it carefully as though it was full of paint or whatever. You know what I mean? And if I see a mark that's wet, obviously I don't want to slide that there. I can slide that here, put it over here, flip it around, let that dry by itself. If I don't want to wipe it up, you know, I can do all kinds of different things because I can see where the paint was. Now I have to be careful around this heater because I didn't mask this edge off, but it's got paint on there from other people. Okay. And when I put masking tape on top of the heater, it had paint on it from before. I even went ahead, it looked really awful. I went ahead and put a nice straight bead of caulking down on there, but I still saw that there was paint on there, but I thought, hey, I'll just make my masking tape straight, you know. I'll just leave it straight and I'll paint down to it, pull the masking tape up, and it is what it is. At the end, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, somebody could take all that off later. That's got nothing to do with me. Unless that's something you're getting paid for, that somebody wants you to do, you know. Let's see, if I have to dip into the paint few more times than normal, that's all right. I don't mind. It's just sitting right here, nice and easy. You see what I mean? What could be easier than this? It's like taking candy away from a baby. That's what it is. Doing painting. It's all about the paint. It's all about the prep. You know, I guess it's about a few different things, but if you just follow and be careful with stuff, you can do it. You can do it. You don't have to hire somebody to do something you could do yourself. That's one of my mantras. Why pay someone else when you can do it yourself? And that goes for painting. It goes for a lot of things. Since I'm down here, this window, I might as well get it as high as I can reach, right? As high as I can reach only of how I feel comfortable. And I'm just gonna, I can still cut it in with this throwaway paintbrush. And it's funny, it almost looks like I'm not covering anything because I have my construction light on in the background. It's giving me a shadow here, and the shadow, it makes it look like I'm not even doing any painting. Like, where did I stop? Where did I start? Where did I stop? Okay, so, well, it's this light too, and it's really weird. It looks like there's two tones, but I am covering it, and sometimes you're going to get that where you're going to see the shadow, depending what kind of light you have on in your room. It's just odd how that works. Okay, so now I'm gonna do underneath the window too. Just my little cut-in paintbrush. Just because it's I call it a throwaway paintbrush. And you saw it, I wasn't using a brand new one. I might have one, a 2-inch, and I could use the 3-inch too, but the 2-inch is fine. I mean, how much faster do you want to go? This gives you practice. Maybe you don't want to use the 3-inch. Maybe you just want to go at a small pace. You know, you just want to take your time. I'm going over it a couple times only because there's a heavy skip trowel, not skip trowel. Yeah, it's a skip trowel on here. It's not spray texture. They do it by hand, and it's kind of heavy in certain places. I've noticed certain places it's not. Certain places in the condo it's spray texture. Certain places in the condo it's skip trowel. Certain places it's skip trowel, and then there's a repair that was spray texture. Because, like I say, it's a 45-year-old condo. Well, not everybody does it the same, unfortunately. And so I'm going to get it as good as I feel I need to get it and make it look throwaway paintbrush. Okay? Alright. I thought I'd show you a little bit more. Stick around, I got more to show you in a while. Well, that's all I got time for, but I'll be back with more videos.